Greetings everyone, my name is Nera Blasquiño and we are here to tackle the evolution of media. But first, let me introduce to you the members of the group.
Pre-industrial society occurred right before the industrial society. Pre-industrial society refers to social attributes and forms of political and cultural organization that were prevalent before the advent of the Industrial Revolution, which occurred from 750 to 1850. It varies from region to region depending on the culture of the given area or history of social and political life. Europe is known for its feudal system and medieval era.
The pre-industrial age developed the invention of paper made from plants. Traditional writing tools and paper were utilized. A tablet could be made out of damp clay and decorated with a stylus. They also used papyrus, a plant that was used to make a product that is quite similar to the paper that we use today by many nations, including Egypt. Papyrus was divided into thin strips and spread out to form the first paper.
What can we learn about its creators from the earliest piece of known art in the world? Worldwide discoveries of paintings, drawings, and carvings on rock and cave walls reveals one of the early human modes of communication that have been influenced and emergence of language. While later drawings showed animals, people, and hybrid pictures that may have spiritual value, and the earliest recorded image frequently appear abstract and may have been symbolic. Not in a Cave was the earliest prehistoric artwork ever produced. It predates all known cave art and was carved out of a rock face in South Africa around 73,000 years ago. For archaeologists to investigate, caves are valuable historical archives because of how they themselves protect and preserve the artwork that decorates their walls. Additionally, many pieces of cave art contain layers due to human additions over time, which illustrates a progression in artistic expression.
Industrial age in modern history. The process of change from an agrarian and handicraft economy to one dominated by industry and machine manufacturing. These technological changes introduce novel ways of working and living fundamentally transform society. The main features involved in the industrial age were technological, socio-economic, and cultural. The technological changes, including the use of new basic materials, chiefly iron and steel, the use of new energy sources, including both fuels and motive power.
Newcomen learned about the enormous cost of utilizing horses to pump water out of Cornish tin mines while working as an ironmonger in Dartmouth. He experimented with steam pump for more than 10 years with the help of plumber John Cally, his helper. Compared to Thomas Savery's primitive pump, it was better. The intensity of pressure in Newcomen's engine was not constrained by the pressure of the steam. Instead, once a vacuum was generated in the cylinder by the condensation of steam, air pressure forced the piston downward. Internal condensing jet for creating a vacuum in the cylinder and automatic valve gear were both created by Newcomen. He stayed within the parameters of his material's usable operating pressure by employing steam at atmospheric pressure. For a lot of years, Newcomen's engine was employed to water wheel powering and mine drainage. Device: the Newcomen engine. The engine burned coal to create a steam which operated the steam pump, pushing a movable piston. Trend: the Newcomen steam engine was an improvement of the crude steam-powered machine built by Thomas Savery, a fellow Englishman whose machine had no moving parts.
The telegraph originated in the early 70s to send and receive communications over large distances. The electric telegraph was an important invention that evolved from Joseph Henry's electromagnetic motor, while Samuel Morse improved Henry's concept and commercialized the electrical telegraph in the 1830s.
The term electronic age refers to a period in history characterized by the widespread use and reliance on electronic technologies. This era began in the mid-20th century with the development and proliferation of electronic devices and systems. The electronic age continues to evolve with ongoing developments in fields like artificial intelligence, the Internet of Things, and renewable energy technologies.
The transition from traditional industry to a largely free information technology-based economy is known as the electronic age, and it occurred at this time in human history. With the introduction of personal computers and the internet, this age generally started in the late 20th century and has continued up to the present. It is characterized by the pervasive use of digital technologies in all facets of life.
Electronic age, an era of instant communication and a return to an environment with simultaneous sounds and touch. Digital computers were built around electrical switches and electromagnetic release. This period is called because the mechanical devices invented used electrical switches for their control. In this age, long-distance communication became more efficient.
The evolution of media in the New Age refers to the transformation of how information and content are created, distributed, and consumed in the digital era. This evolution has been driven by advancements in technology, changes in consumer behavior, and shift in the media landscape. The transition from traditional print and broadcast media to digital formats has been a fundamental change in the new age of media. This includes digital newspapers, magazines, television, and radio, which are accessible via the internet and various devices.
The information age has brought about a digital revolution, and smartphone devices are at the heart of this transformation. They started as a basic communication device, but evolved into a powerful tool that have changed the way we live, work, and interact with the world. We will explore how smartphones have impacted our lives. The impact of smartphone in the information age is their ability to meet evolving human needs, technology advancement, and the ability to do many different things as a pocket-sized computing device.
The convergence of physics, digital science, the internet, virtual reality theory, and humanity's ethical and social growth is discussed from an analyst's point of view in this chapter. It implies that the universe can be seen as a digital virtual reality, which has significant implications. The blurring of the lines between physics and metaphysics, the development of comprehensive theory of consciousness that covers both. New insights into philosophy and theology are some of these implications. In the end, it suggests a theory of everything in which consciousness is basic and everything else follows logically from that. The idea that truth can be stranger than fiction when it is in accordance with evidence is highlighted by this paradigm shift, which is motivated by experimental evidence and is gaining acceptance among scientists worldwide. Users are engaged by VR in a ways that traditional media cannot, because to its immersive and engaging experiences. VR provides a more engrossing and lasting users experiences for all types of content, including gaming, education, and entertainment.